Comparing and ordering fractions. When you're comparing fractions, first check their denominators. When the fractions have the same denominator, they are called like fractions. For example, 7/10 and 3/10 are like fractions. Comparing like fractions. So we're going to compare, and you have to write if it's less than, greater than, or equal to. Number one, we have 7/10 compared to 3/10. So when you have the same denominator, you just look at the numerator, and the bigger one will be the greater than. So 7/10 is greater than 3/10. Number two, we have 1/8 compared to 5/8. So again, same denominator, so you look at the numerator, and the bigger one will be the greater than, so that means 1/8 is less than 5/8. Now, when two fractions have different denominators, they are called unlike fractions. To compare unlike fractions, first you have to rename the fractions so they have the same denominator. This process is called finding a common denominator. Now, problem solving application. It says Rachel and Hannah have 1/2 cup of strawberry jam. They need 1/3 cup to make Hamanstaschen. Do they have enough strawberry jam for the recipe? So we have to compare 1/2 and 1/3. So they have 1/2, but they need 1/3. So since we have different denominators, we have to find the same denominator. So we multiply 2 times 3, and the least common denominator will be 6. So that means 1/2 you multiply by 3, it will be 3/6, and 1/3 you multiply it by 2, so it will be 2/6. Now that we have the same denominator, we can compare, and we're going to find out that 3/6 is greater than 2/6. That means 1/2 is greater than 1/3. So since 1/2 cup is more than 1/3 cup, that means they have enough strawberry jam for the recipe. Now, ordering fractions. Order 3/7, 3/4, and 1/4 from least to greatest. So here we have 3/7, 3/4, and 1/4. We have different denominators, so we have to first rename the fractions with the same denominator. That's least common denominator. It's gonna be, since we have 4 that repeats, that means it's just 7 times 4. So my least common denominator will be 28. That means 7 multiplied by 4, so 3 times 4 is 12. And then 3/4 multiplied by 7 will be 21/28. And 1/4 multiplied by 7, it will be 7/28. Now that we have the same denominator, we can compare them and order them. So we have to order from least to greatest. That means this is the least. But in the answer, you're going to write the original form. So it'll be 1/4. So the fractions in order from least to greatest are 1/4, and then 3/7, and finally 3/4, which is 21/28. So this will be all for this lesson. Don't forget to do process on your problems. Any questions you have, you can send me a message. Take care. Bye.